What's up, internet? My name is Bear and welcome to a brand new video on the ItsBear channel. Today on Boku No Roblox, of course, where we have the Electric Quirk. So this is the last of the revamps I will cover in another video. I will also cover the gadgets, but like all of them, not one gadget per video like I've been doing for these videos. So today we're going to be looking at all of the abilities and I'm going to give some insight in how to use them or where they're useful. For this quirk, you have gear that changes actually what the abilities do if you equip the gear. So you just want to talk to Mei Hatsume and buy the Sharpshooter Gear. Now that you have the gear, you can utilize it, but we'll get to that in a second. Before that, I want to show you what the abilities do without the gear. So the only abilities affected are the Q and the V. Z, X, and C are not affected by the gear. Now, let's check it out. So the Q is pretty basic, pretty simple. It's just a ranged blast of area of effect damage that could come in very useful. It also has a super low cooldown. Actually, I think electric is really useful in a lot of situations. Now, let's move over to the next skill, which is electric stomp. By the way, the previous one was called electric blast. So electric stomp stomps the floor with your right leg and it sends a flow of electricity in front of you in a cone shape, by the way. It doesn't specify that, but as you can see, how far it reaches all the way to the next police officer. So that is quite a range, and it also has a lot of area, which is again really good in raids or in situations where you're battling multiple people at once. Now that was the Z ability. Now let's move over to the X ability, which is electric dash, where the user dashes to their cursor at the speed of light, and you also deal damage to people caught in between the dash. So if you look at this, if I teleport over to the police officer over here, they both die because they were in between the range of the cursor and me. So that is so useful because it also has a low cooldown of like 3 seconds. So that way you can just keep your distance or dash into battle. It has so many uses, honestly. So that's why I really like this electricity quirk. It's useful in so many situations. And it's only an uncommon quirk, so it's not even that hard to get. It did really need a revamp though, so I'm kind of glad that that happened. So let's test out the next ability, which is the C ability. So let's see, you do electric floor. The user electrocutes his arm, shocking the ground and creating a field of electricity that deals high damage. Okay, for this, we need to stand in the middle just to see how big of a field this is. So let's press C and you electrocute the ground. So of course it does not reach all the way over there. Like Tomorrow One for All easily did that. So yeah, it does not have perfect range, but let's see how far it does here. It did reach him, but not over there. So maybe if I move over a tiny bit, this is quite a high cooldown. So let's see. Now you can reach both if you position it right. So you're running away and you're setting traps for your enemies. That's pretty much the theme I'm noticing with this quirk. Now let's go over to the final ability, which is a really strong one. Sorry, actually there is also electric form. I'll turn it on just for now, but it does have a really cool sound effect now, by the way, which like props to the team for adding all of that. But yeah, as you can see, it also looks really cool. It's 250 strength like most. Now let's test out the V ability. It's the normal one without the gear is full discharge. The user charges his body and afterwards unleashing a huge shockwave dealing high damage. Let's test it out, guys. So as you can see, it charges up and then boom, kills that guy. But I think we weren't positioned correctly. Usually, I think you can hit all 4 of them. See if we can damage all of them now. Now we damaged none of them, great. But as you can see, it does have quite the range, but you just need to be in the right position. So the ultimate ability is, I would say, the weakest point of this whole quirk. However, there is something to remedy that, which is the Sharpshooter Gear. So if you equip that, the only thing that changes, like I said, is the Q and the V. So what the Q does is you can place discs. You can shoot a disc at someone, for example, and it will stick to him. You can put another one there. You can put another one there. It goes up to 5. So I put another one there and then another one on that guy. I think I have 5 now. So what happens if I hold Q now, it will electrocute in a stream of where I placed the discs. However, this range is not infinite. I really enjoy the Q, honestly. It's super fun to use, and I think it has a lot of utility. Now, beyond that, we also have the V ability. So if you hold down V, or just press V, I don't know why I said hold down, you make a whole dome around you of electricity. And it's just much faster to use than the other one, but it also has a much higher cooldown, which kind of sucks, but honestly, it is really cool to use that. And that was already everything you need to know about the Electric Quirk. Like I said, it has a lot of versatility. I really like the range about it, and it has a lot of uses. So what I'd recommend is just give it a try. It's not that hard to spin for it. If you have a quirk that you don't really like and you want to try a new one, just try this one for a while, and I'm sure you'll have a good time. All in all, my thoughts on these revamped quirks is that I like Electric the most, but I'm just glad some of these old quirks are getting the revamp and love they deserve. Now, with that being said, I hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know with a like rating down below. Make sure you're subscribed, which you can do, of course, where you always do it. Make sure to check out the video over there. Pretty sure you'll enjoy it as well if you enjoyed this video. And with that out of the way, I will see you hopefully in the next video. See you guys later. Bye-bye.